Alright, so I got something pretty interesting here. This is a best CORMAX small format interchangeable core. And this is what the key looks like. This is the operating and control. And the difference is that CORMAX has another element in the back. A little pin that you have to push in that locks up the plug from turning. So I'm going to try to pick it to either operating or control, and then I'll explain the little locking element in the back. So hopefully this won't take so long. And then I'm going to put this guy in here to protect the lock. I don't want to get it all scratched up or messed up. Okay, so I'm going to use top the QA tension and a number 7 hook because the warding is kind of difficult to get through. If I use a 15 thousandths hook, I can kind of pick it from the bottom almost. So that works best for me. This is a JQA. For the CORMAX locks, I think they call it a J1. So it's just a regular JQA, but with the other locking pin in the back. And so this isn't like an exact science. I'm just going to go through there, and if I think that I kind of crossed shear lines, because there's 2 different shear lines here. There's going to be the operating and the control shear line. So if I feel like I've gotten to a point where there's nothing else really binding, or I'm not getting a whole lot of movement, then I'll reset, or I'll just release a little bit of tension and drop a couple pins and keep going. So it is a 7-pin lock. I have been able to pick it to operating, but not to control yet. So hopefully eventually I'll be able to do that. Although I do have the key, so it's not really too important. But it's always an accomplishment, I guess, picking it to control. Oh, here we go. So it looks like I got a big full set. Now the core is stuck at the other locking element. You can tell by the key that it's going to be kind of bottom right by that warding. This piece of warding. As I zoom in, the quality is going to degrade, but it's at this little piece of warding in here. So I'm just going to use this little wrench that I had at the bottom, and kind of stuck. Okay, it's actually picked to control. Okay, cool. All right. This is the tailpiece. It's a non-key retaining tailpiece, or not sure what you call that. But where is it? Okay, so this is the little flag. I'm gonna relock it. Okay, there's a little spring-loaded piece in there that you can actually take this apart. This has a removable clip, but I'm a little nervous to try that. So here's the operating key. So as you push it back, it pushes on this. See, here's the little cutout here, and the edge of here is going to push along a pin inside of there. Okay. So that's why it looked like I had a full set, because I cleared the shear line and then it turned slightly and it was catching on here. Okay, see? And then once that's clear, then it'll turn. So a regular J key wouldn't even work in here. It would be blocked off by I'm not sure if I can even see that little piece. He's in there somewhere. Yeah, it's kind of dark. You can almost see him. He's going to be on the left side up here. Yep. Anyways, yeah, you can kind of see it from here. Maybe one day I'll take this thing apart. But yeah, that's it. This is a Best CORMAX. I've been looking around for these for a while, and I found one on eBay. It came with the lock, and this is a 21B, by the way, a Best 21B. And it came with a little chain attached to this piece, but I cut the chain off. Kind of got in the way. And I had this for about a week. I just started playing with it tonight, and I happened to get it once or twice. So there it is, Best CORMAX. So not that difficult if you know what you're looking for, or if you know where the that other little pin is. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Happy picking.